What's up guys, it's Max here, and I just wanted to do a quick update video showing what everything looks like. This is, I just got my footing inspection done and we got a pass on it, and I just wanted to show everybody what it looks like after the inspection, but before they do come and pour all the concrete for the footings. So the footings are gonna go, I believe mine are 10 inches thick. So they got all the trenching dug for it. They got all the rebar in place. Everything that you need to know for your footings will be on your plans, detailing like what size rebar, how often you need it, and then also how deep you need your footings to go. These are for the garage footings right here. I got my copper line coming out. This will be for my grounding. So my panel's gonna be right on this side of the house. And the inspector's gonna come out. I wasn't out here when he came out, but they're gonna come out and check the depth of your footings, and then they're gonna go through and check all your rebar and just make sure that everything is according to plan. I also have some string lines set up along the edges of my property. You can kind of see it right there. And then I got some running across the back also. And they might also measure off of your string line for your property line to make sure that where your footings are set is also according to plan. I did get a partial pass because for my patios, my footings are going to be monopoured. So that means they're going to be digging the footings, and then they're going to pour the slab for the patio and also the footings all at the same time. So those will be done and inspected later after all of the concrete for the house is done. They'll do the footings and do like the patio slab pours all in one. So these aren't completely done, so they'll have to re-inspect those before the patios get poured. And then also another thing is, so my exteriors, they're gonna get the footing, and then they'll get the stem wall that will go all the way around, and then the main pad will get poured. But my interior footings are going to be mono pour, but they are going to pour these right now just because they're pouring the rest of the footings. So what they're going to do is go ahead and also add some rebar inside of these footings, and then that will tie in these footings to the house slab. So that way you don't have two separate pours of concrete that might not bond together super well. So there's going to be some rebar that'll be added in this when they're pouring, and then it will stick out, and then that way when they pour the main slab for the house, it will have something to tie onto for these interior footings. I only got this interior footing, and then I got another one right over here, but the rest of my footings are all exterior. They all have the rebar, so these rebar pieces will tie the footing into the stem walls. So anyways, I just wanted to show everybody what it looks like when you're ready to pour for footings, past inspection. And like I said, everything that's done here should all be detailed in your plans. It should show, you know, exactly what rebar, how deep you need it, how wide you need it, and all that good information. If you guys have any questions about anything, go ahead and leave them down below. I'd be happy to answer them as best I can. One more quick thing is like elevation of your footers. You're gonna have to figure that out. I got a few pieces of rebar set up. That's like at finished floor elevation. So like going based off of that, you can figure out how deep your footings need to be so that you can have the right height stem walls, and all this interior elevation is all the same. But hopefully this helps, and thanks for watching.